Hey, what's going on, guys? This video, we're going to be talking about working with loops and custom types. So specifically, we have this users list, and I want to talk about how we can basically add users to this list inside of a loop. So if you're reading from a file, or you just have a bunch of users you want to create and type in their values from the console, whatever it might be, it's going to help you a lot if you have a loop and you don't have to type out everything like so. Pram is a free mock interview platform where you can develop your technical interviewing skills. Practice coding with live execution of all major programming languages to solve real interview questions. Interview types include data structures and algorithms, product management, behavioral interviews, system design, front-end, and data science. I've personally used this service to successfully crash course for a software engineering interview. Lots of people are having success getting positions at companies like Amazon, Google, Twitter, and more. Check it out, I'll leave a link for you guys in the description. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of these users here, get rid of these users.add, so we can just start with a fresh empty list. Get rid of that system out. All we have right now is a list, but we're also going to add in here an array of names. So this is gonna be a string array, and we'll have one for first names, and we will also have a string array for last names. This is going to be assigned some values. Throw some in here, like so. And we'll also do the last names. All right, so we put some data in there, and this is kind of assuming we read this from a file or something and put them inside of this array, but we don't always know these values up front. So assume we've read these data from a file or something like that. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to create a loop, and in here we'll say int I is equal to 0, I is less than first names dot length, I++. So that'll iterate through each element, and we can do whatever we want. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a new user, and then we're gonna assign some values. So u.setFirstName, that's going to be first name's index of I. We're gonna do the same thing for the last name. We'll say set last name, pass in last name's index I. So we're basically converting a bunch of string data into objects, which is much easier to work with in code. Last thing we're going to do is just add this user to the list. So we'll say users.add, pass in u, and we should be good to go. Once we're done, we can output all of the elements. So we'll say for, and this time we'll do it for each. And what I want to do is I just want to print their full name. So we'll say u.getFullName like so. Well, that's a lot of code, but let's see what we get. We run this and you can see we get each person out on the console, but the beautiful thing is that this data came from objects rather than just strings. So it's much structured and much better. So thank you guys for watching. Check out the next video because we're going to be talking about taking custom types as arguments, which is super handy. You won't want to miss it. I'll see you then.